Aware of the fact that to continue to be part of this group, you simply don't ask those types of questions. I mean, these people are psychotic. These people are literally insane. I mean, how insane do you have to be to think that you can channel otherworldly entities in from the fourth dimension because they need to extract the adrenochrome from the blood of a tortured, dying child, which they need to allow them to maintain themselves here in this plane. How fucked in the head do you have to be to believe that that is what is taking place? It's basically it's just, it twists everything that is possible and beautiful about our ability to access those other dimensions. There's just so much that we don't know in our subconscious, and how it connects to the underlying intentions and our ability to have access to this zone of energy. And these people want to completely pervert that. And it's not them who are doing it. It's what is animating them who is doing it. But when they do that, and at the same time, anyone who talks about stuff like this, and maybe they have visions or whatnot, they're the ones who are labeled as mentally ill. See how sick our society is? And this is what keeps them on top. This is what keeps them on top of those pyramids. Countless pyramids around us. And they're absolutely they absolutely dread being knocked off that capstone. And that's why it works both ways, and that's why it's so petty. And that which animates them to do these things is, it's the truth, but it is petty. It's very basic, and I know they can hear me right now, and I know they listen to my thoughts, but they can't do what they want to do to me to the full extent, because they know that they can only reach a certain level of mind penetration. And luckily, I've learned over the first 29 years of my life how to mitigate that pressure on me, and it's been very, very difficult for me at times. And I'm sure any of you who are listening right now might know what I'm talking about. And when you face one of these demon-controlled individuals, who vacate the tops of these pyramids, and you attempt to rebuke them with what you think are words from God, you only further engrave the demon ideology into the demon-possessed individual. They believe their God is the true God. And they've tricked you into believing that the God you read about in that book is the truth. Some people have power and they want to control you. Some people have power, but they don't want to control you. Some people have no power and want to control you. And then there are those who have no power, but also don't want to control you. But by far the most dangerous of those who walk amongst us are those who want to be controlled. Be mindful of all of these types of animation